what information technology and life sciences were to the last 25 years of the prior century, green energy jobs are going to be to our economy in the first quarter of this new century. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. We have a president that gets it. A president who's willing to invest significant dollars in promoting the green energy economy. And you're very lucky that you have a governor who gets it as well. So far, in the first 6.5 years that I've been governor, we've invested $1 billion in creating 560 green energy projects, which have created 9,000 new jobs, good-paying jobs, jobs held by union workers all across the length and breadth of the Commonwealth, jobs that pay a family-sustaining income. You know, the steel workers are obviously a huge part of tonight's event. And one of the things that was most gratifying to me when we brought Gamesa, the world's second largest vertical wind energy company, to Pennsylvania. One plant, a manufacturing plant in Ebensburg outside of Johnstown, one in Bucks County outside of Philadelphia. The Bucks County plant was in the old closed down Fairless Hills Steel, U.S. Steel plant. And when Gamesa started hiring people and training people and took them over to Spain to train them, many of the workers who had been laid off by U.S. Steel when Fairless Hills closed got jobs in new high-tech green energy manufacturing for Gamesa. That is the power of the green energy economy. You know, there are those who say that manufacturing is dead in America. Not so. The green energy economy, the energy-efficient economy, can produce those jobs. Consider what we've done in Pennsylvania to spur that economy in addition to the money I just talked about. First, you have to create the market for green energy, for alternative fuels. And Pennsylvania did it twice. First, with something called Advanced Energy Portfolio Standards, which by the year 2020 will require that 18.5% of the energy that the utilities sell us at retail, sell to homeowners and businesses and manufacturers, that 18.5% of it must come from green energy, wind and solar and geothermal and hydro and all of the things that are so important into building a new environment for this country. Secondly, we are one of the only states in the union to have a fuel standard. By 2014, 1 billion gallons of the 12 billion gallons of fuel that Pennsylvanians buy at the pump must come from alternative energy sources, either ethanol or biodiesel. 1 billion gallons avoided of polluting fossil fuel, 1 billion gallons avoided of fuel that we have to buy from countries who don't like us very much, 1 billion gallons of fuel produced in the United States, producing jobs and not seeing our dollars get exported to the Persian Gulf. Pennsylvania also passed a $650 million initiative to help promote both new alternative energy companies and conservation. And we passed in Act 129, the most aggressive conservation statute of any state in the Union. And let me tell you why conservation is so important. No matter how well we do in producing alternative energy, no matter how well we use our existing resources, by 2020, world demand for energy will outstrip production, no matter how good we do on production. So the only way we're going to deal with our needs is to learn how to conserve. And Act 129 forces our utilities by 2015 to reduce consumption by 4%. Just think for a minute. If every person in the world, if every business in the world, if every manufacturer in the world, if every building in the world reduced energy consumption by 4%, think of the impact that would have. So we're on our way. Pennsylvania has become a leader in the green energy economy. We're not looking back. We're going forward. We're going to build this green energy economy and give Pennsylvania, give our kids and our grandkids a bright economic future. So, thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting this new economy.